In other international news, US President Joe Biden landed in Canada for a long-awaited official foray north. America's neighbor is often the first foreign port of call for a new United States president, a tradition delayed this time in part because of the COVID pandemic. Here's a detailed report on all that happened during the US president's much-awaited for visit.
US President Joe Biden was on a two-day official visit to Canada. Reportedly, this was his first ever visit to Canada since he took over as United States President. And on the cards were discussions over world's most difficult challenges, such as the Ukraine war, climate change, trade, mass migration, and an increasingly assertive China. Two important agreements appeared to be in hand before Biden even departed Washington. First, Canada will escalate its timeline for military upgrades to the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Second, to update rules for migrants seeking asylum at unofficial border crossings from the US to Canada. While the very first day, the leaders were seen hailing long-going bilateral ties between both the nations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today, we welcome to our Parliament the 46th President of the United States of America, President Joseph R. Biden, Jr. Mr. President, you are a true friend to Canada, and that matters more than ever in this consequential moment. Make no mistake, these are serious times. When the consequences of a warming planet are intersecting with the aftermath of a global pandemic, when an unjustifiable war in Europe has shocked the conscience of the world and exposed the vulnerability of energy markets and supply chains. When families are facing the pressures of inflation and struggling with affordability, when citizens around the world feel anxious about their future and their kids' futures.
Today, our destinies are intertwined and they're inseparable, not because of the inevitability of geography, but because it's a choice we've made again and again. The United States chooses to link our future with Canada because we know that we'll find no better partner. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. No more reliable ally, no more steady friend. And today I say to you and to all the people of Canada that you will always, always be able to count on the United States of America. I guarantee it.
The leaders even pledged to stand strong with Ukraine with whatever it takes.
War has now returned to Europe. As you well know, Mr. President, Canada will continue to stand strong with Ukraine with whatever it takes. Together, both of us are partners that Ukraine and the world can count on.
In war and in peace, we have been the stronghold of liberty, safeguard for the fundamental freedoms that give us our lives, literally give our lives meaning. We have gladly stepped into the responsibilities of global leadership because we understand all that is at risk for Canadians and Americans alike when freedom is under attack anywhere in the world.
The visit comes as the Biden administration has made strengthening its relationship with Canada a priority over the past 2 years. Now, this latest meeting has set the new tone of bilateral relations between US and Canada. Agency Report, Republic TV.